everyone. Hi. So, what I would like to kind of get off my chest is this one person in particular has been just, in a way, upsetting me and making me think a lot. Like, overthink a lot. I am just venting about my feelings. And I don't want to be yelled at or judged for it or whatever. Basically, venting. So, as most of you know, if you guys watch Nightmare or Orochi's channel, he mentioned my name. And I don't feel very good about that. I really don't. And the reason why I say this is because he doesn't understand half of it. He doesn't. And the reason why I overthink about it, because I think that there was always a better way to handle things. I never claimed to be perfect. And I never claimed, sure, I may be an adult by age, but my mindset is different. And I've pretty much said this to everyone around me. So again, this is me speaking my mind and being honest. And for the record, Nightmare, the fact that you said that, like Luna and I, and Gia acting like children, that's the thing. I have a reason for it. And I'm not ashamed of it either. I know I act childish at times. I accept that fact. I really do. And no, I'm not going on an attack on anybody. I am just saying this from my heart and from my soul. I don't want any issues, but I would prefer if the least of decency you can do, Nightmare, is to just keep your name out of my mouth and leave me alone. Please, that's all. That's all. That's all I want. Is you to just stop tormenting me in ways. Even though you're physically not tormenting me, you are mentally tormenting me. Just call me Annie. Annie is my actual nickname. One of them that I get from my friends. Besides that, yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Like I said, you may ask questions, and Nightmare, if you do want to talk, just pretty sure you know how to get in contact with me however you do. And like I said before, this is just me being honest with myself and being honest with how I'm feeling. I am a nice person. And the things I was put through were no exception. It wasn't. And I get, yeah, it was in the past, yes. But in a way, it still does affect me. It does. And no matter what you say, yeah, it's in the past. But even if it's in the past, it still hurts. And I mean hurts. And no, I'm not trying to be victim. I'm being honest. I care about most people out here and there. I put a lot of time into what we had. But eventually it built up, and I mentally could not handle it. I couldn't. It was killing me from the inside out. And I kept pushing and pushing myself to be the best I could be. We see how that turned out, didn't we? Yeah, I know. But yeah, that's pretty much mostly what I want to get off of my chest. I do feel very bad about what happened and what transpired between us, Nightmare. I am sorry for leaking DMs with people I trusted. I know it wasn't the smartest idea, but at the time, it gave me comfort because other people would know how to help me to fix the situation or how to properly handle the situation when I don't have the answers. So, Nightmare, if you are watching, please do say something. I put my whole heart into people. That's just how it is. Yeah, I know. I know. It's hard, honestly. I don't know why, but I still care for Nightmare. I do. No matter how much he's hurt me in the past and how much, in a way, he still hurts me mentally. I still care about him against my better judgment. Every part of me hurts. It aches and aches and aches. I appreciate the support. Any form of support is comforting. On my channel, I don't like wanting to. I don't want to make it all about trauma when I'm just trying to get my feelings out. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna invite a couple of members here. Yeah. Well,
Hi, is everything okay, my dear?
kind of me just getting out my feelings.
Hmm?
Just me getting out my feelings about his nightmare.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to make it as blue and as plain as I can kind of get it. Did you press the wrong button?
More specifically, my phone's being buggy as hell.
Oh, oof.
It's not liking me today.
I'm. Damn. Basically, it just is if you were watching stream at all, it's the fact that Nightmare mentioned my name and how along with Luna and Gia, and such, that we act like children, and I'm like, and I admit that, yeah, I act like a child. I have a child mindset. I may be an adult, but I have a reason for my childish nature,
Yep.
and I'm admitting that. And I'm also admitting how much hurt I've was put through. And because I did watch his stream, and I was with Big Brother at the time too. We were around VRChat still, and I was listening on my phone, and yeah.
My dear. Sorry, my voice is starting to give out. I just spent like 35 minutes yelling at people.
I bet.
So, I don't know if you remember properly, but you remember how a couple months ago I referenced that I was still in contact with some of the friends of Zaps?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's just say one of those said people I'm still in contact with had a problem that they needed solved. And they needed someone who can get really fucking loud.
I was like,
And, let's just say I was the loudest person he knew. So, he called me in. I decided to say, fuck it. Why not? It's been a while since we got to yell at people.
yeah.
So, more specifically, he had one of his other buddies drive down to where I live, came pick me up, drive up to where he was, and she's in the middle of the night, so fucking who knows what the fuck we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we arrived at the place, and then 2 seconds later, I got into a screaming match, punched a man in the face, broke another guy's hand, and then proceeded to beat the shit out of someone because he tried to touch a friend of Zap's.
Oh.
See,
Also, how is Zappy?
No, I haven't talked to him in a bit.
Oh,
If you want, I can say hi for you.
yeah, if you'll even remember me.
He actually still references you from time to time.
Really?
Yeah, randomly and up in certain conversations that we have. Yeah, sometimes.
What does he say?
Usually it's just that you're a kind-spirited person. And he kind of wished that he could stay around, but he had some shit he had to take care of.
I know.
The only reason I'm still in the loop with Zap is because of people I know.
Yeah.
That's literally it. I don't have direct contact with him. All I know is that sometimes he meets up with us.
Well, I hope he knows I miss him, because I do.
I've gone out of my way to make that point very clear.
What does he say to that?
I expected that. I'm pretty sure everyone can tell how much you care about anyone, my dear.
Some can and some can't.
50-50.
But yeah, I do miss him. He
You
was
want
also
to hug,
one
my
of the
dear?
ones that enjoyed hearing me sing.
Yeah, cool.
You can even ask him about it if he remembers. If you get loop
Well,
with him
again. Next meeting for us is gonna be in like next week or something like that.
again. You should let him know that I'm always thinking about him.
I made that point very clear last meeting, which is like a month ago. So
I could imagine what he said to that.
no, really, what do you think he said?
It's been so long, I don't really know.
Well, I can definitely guarantee you one thing. So what he's told me, he definitely does miss you. He's just got some really important shit he's dealing with.
Life. And his job that he does.
Yeah.
I know. It started. Funny story about that is it just started from a role play and then we became close. And then I came up with that ridiculous nickname for him.
I mean, fuck. Half the time I just accidentally slip out and say Zapper here and there. Because that was my original nickname for him.
Is that what he thinks about when you say Zapper? Zapper.
Yeah, he usually thinks of your nickname whenever I say Zapper on accident.
I bet it lights him up like a little light.
Well, the fact that all of us usually do FaceTime, yeah, you can kind of see that his eyes get all big.
He has my heart as a wonderful person. That's just all I gotta say. Special.
Yeah. Also,
in most cases, I've had an impact on a lot of people.
Yeah. Also, my dear, we still have a slight problem to do with. We're still missing a certain giant dog day.
Oh, where's Hollow?
We don't know where he is. He's just gone.
Oh, I think I know where he is.
Where? Because he's been gone all day.
He's been in my mind for whatever reason. Though he should be coming back in a minute or two. Back to you. No. You.
Why is he missing an arm? Bud, where is your arm? What do you mean you did the rest of your bucket? Oh. I think I know who has his arm.
Oh no. Oh Lord.
I think his bucket list went a bit wrong.
Hello, my brother.
Join me if you want, my dear friend.
Back up the stream if you want to.
Ooh, darling, I know what's gonna make you feel better. Hold on, give me a second.
I don't stream all that often either, and I don't stream for too long anyway. I stream about for like maybe 1 or 2 hours. Maybe 3 highest.
Motherfucker.
Thank you for the cuddles.
But hold on.
I appreciate the cuddles.
Darling, look.
Doge.
Look at it.
Doggy.
Look at it. It's constantly pissed. Look at its angry eyebrows. It's angry at you.
I wonder what for.
Adling always sticks by my side. Just like you. Hello, Green Sonic. How have you been, my dear friend?
Big brother.
I'll be straight up. I'm trying desperately to stay awake to help y'all out and whatever the hell is going on. I'm not up to speed, but I'm trying. It's like 3 a.m. right now, and I got off my shift 2 hours ago. Yeah, I finished at 12.
It's not drama related, it's just me venting. Coming to terms with things and such.
Okay.
Everyone feel better.
Doggy.
Oh, shit.
Doggy in the chat.
God damn, a stupid ass arm. Fuck.
Everyone feel better.
Dude. The Doge.
Mags, what in the hell are you doing? Oh, Lord.
Wait, what?
My Doge is being dumb.
The doggy.
No,
Do you
my
want me to?
high ass is trying hard to stay awake, and no, I'm not actually high. I just feel high when I'm super tired.
Mhm.
Yes, because we need a clarification.
I don't know why. Is it that
Oh, thank
every
you for the kiss on the
time,
cheek.
even though I've never actually been high before, my body knows what it feels like just by. I don't know why is it that even though I'm
Oh,
not actually high and I've never been high before, my
actually,
motherfucking body just takes my sleepiness as that and runs
I
with
actually
it.
know this one. It's a chemical your brain produces when it overworks itself. When you get exhausted, it releases a certain chemical that calms and mellows your brain, your entire body down, and to basically stop it from working.
Mm-hmm.
That creates a sense of high almost, but you're not actually high. It's a literal natural high. In
So in other words, it's extreme fatigue or something else because I'm lost here.
it's not fatigue, it's just your body trying to make it not work anymore so it can rest. So it can heal the damage that's done to it
Yeah.
from overworking.
Mhm.
Overworking. All I had was an 8-hour shift at a bar. How is that overworking?
To be fair, working at all, especially in places like a bar or shit like that, usually your body doesn't need rest after that shit.
Mhm.
I would know.
The problem is I can't sleep. That's why I'm even up here in the first place. I can't fucking sleep.
What the fuck, dude? What the hell do you have? Caffeine?
You don't drink caffeine at all. That's the funny part.
What the fuck?
All I do is drink fucking water.
What the hell is in your water?
Good
I'd like to
question.
know. Give me some.
Motherfucker. I have a tiny stomach, so water is already enough to fill me up. I have a tiny stomach, so I don't really need to eat much.
That's a good question. How much do you weigh, Green Sonic?
I don't fucking know, like 44 kilos?
Let me break this
Well, I
down.
must see.
I don't know. Like, I just remember being like 44 or 44.8 or some shit. I think I'm losing weight too because all I do is drink water nowadays. And that's a choice.
So
Yeah,
that's
there's
about
that shit.
88.1 pounds.
Is that
That's a lot less than I think I weigh. There's two
Oh my god,
Alistairs.
mm, I
wait a
broke
minute,
it.
let me look it up.
Why is there two Alistairs?
I broke it.
Did I kick that one out?
Hold on. I want to see how far I can take this.
Don't break it.
I can't promise that.
The average weight of adult males in the United States is 199.8 pounds.
Mhm.
The hell? Hold up. How much is that in kilograms? Let me
I
look this
only
shit
weigh
up.
about from the last time I weighed myself, I was about 96, maybe 98,
Oh
Jesus.
fuck.
something.
Okay.
Pretty-
I just converted it to
Stop it!
kilograms. What the fuck was that?
I'm gonna kick it.
What
Bear
was
Three
that?
of them now.
Okay, I just looked it up, and apparently the average male in kilograms ranges between 63 and 76. Damn, then I must be severely underweight then, because I'm literally 54
I was
or
gonna say
48. I don't
you're
remember.
underweight.
What the hell?
Me too.
Yeah, I'm severely underweight.
My dear, what the hell?
I got rid of it.
What is your problem with having several Alistairs?
Too much.
What? You act like I haven't cloned myself before.
I'm gonna
To be fair, you do just hide in a cloud anytime I do clone myself.
Yes, I do.
I do.
For valid
For
reason.
valid reason.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
what's your reason?
Hiding.
Hiding.
What's your reason?
Hiding.
Hiding.
There's no reason now, is there?
I hide.
I hide.
There's no reason.
Maybe.
Maybe.
What's your reason then?
Death.
Death.
What? Hey, darling, do you want me to whip this snoot for you? Hold on.
You wanna
Do-
You
walk
wanna
the
walk the
dogs?
dogs?
Do you want me to whip it for you?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
Say when.
Boop.
Boop.
Just say when.
Now.
Now.
Okay.
Baby.
I booped the dozen or so times. Do you want a hug, my dear?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
Okay.
Hmm.
So how are you, my dear friend? Green Sonic?
Look in the
Look in the
project.
private chat.
You're echoing.
You're echoing.
How the fuck?
Mm.
Mm.
It's on your end. Do you have echo cancellation on? Why? Another. Okay, you go. Bye. Let's see if this one works.
I think making the Alistair clones might have broke the shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. I kicked the other one.
Okay, lesson learned. No more than one Alistair is allowed.
Yeah. And now you're not echoing. Yay!
Victory is mine.
Yep. You're gonna come up here with me though.
Yeah, what the? Yeah.
Heck. It's okay, big brother Cream.
My old ass is slowly becoming dyslexic as time went on, and I don't like it.
Really?
Do you want me to hug you? Do you want to hug?
I don't think you should, because for some reason my body's infused with fire right now. I don't know why.
You know I'm fire resistant.
That would be my doing.
I know that the fire was there before I got here. This is something else.
You
Oh.
know
I'd
I'm
have been
fire
worse then.
resistant, right?
I'd have
Wait a
been worse.
minute. Wait a minute. Who the fuck did this to me? Luigi, did your bitch ass order Taco Bell again? What? Wait, what?
Taco
That's a
Bell?
good question.
Wait, where did Taco Bell come from?
I don't know.
No, because for some reason Luigi's ass buys Taco Bell a lot, and if I eat some of that shit, I either go straight to the bathroom and let out the meanest shit known to man, or B, I just engulf in flames.
Oh my god.
The engulfing in flames part barely happens, like ever. So
I guess
What,
God
the
damn.
Asian then, eh?
fire flowers?
all I'm gonna say is, do not allow any sort of Taco Bell food near me. That's all I'm gonna say.
So what the hell? Does Luigi infuse his shit with fire flowers or some shit like that?
Yo, that would I've
No,
actually seen him doing that.
no, my
before.
body just responds this way when I might consume Taco Bell. Because normally the
Big
natural
brother,
instinct
Big
is to
Brother
go straight to the
Green. Big Brother
bathroom.
Green, you wanna know what's funny about that? is every
What?
now and then I see Luigi do that. Infuse it with fire flower.
Like, is dude trying to burn himself alive or die from food poisoning?
Yeah.
Because I
Both.
don't think it can mix powerful to that shit.
He did, and that's how we ended up with this.
My body's literally on fire.
We are all far too tired to deal with this shit.
No, it was me venting my feelings and being honest and admitting things.
Murder time?
No.
This stupid.
Damn
What
it.
What is wrong with this stupid? My laptop be a
If
piece of
you
shit.
watched from the
Sorry, my
beginning,
laptop's being a bitch again.
Nightmare.
Murder.
Shush.
Damn it.
I will mute you on my end. If you
Don't
don't,
you dare.
if you make it worse, you're gonna
Luigi, for the love of
don't
God.
make it worse.
Hey,
Fine.
Luigi, hey, Luigi, next time don't give me Taco Bell so we don't commit arson. Because I don't want arson in the
Yeah,
house.
So basically, what I was stating is how I felt about everything, basically coming to terms with everything. Well, I mean, after the fact you mentioned my name, and I explained earlier that I know I have a childish mindset, and I have a reason for it because of my childish nature. I admit to that. I do. I also wish things didn't end the way they did. And I know it wasn't right to leak your DMs to people I trusted. But for me, it was for them to help me do the right thing, guide me in some situations. That is why your DMs were leaked.
Oh,
No, I'm not attacking. I'm saying,
sir, calm down. It's not worth it.
Alistair,
Trying my best not to lose it.
Sir, don't make me turn into an African
Please.
dad and hit you with a leather belt. Don't.
yes, you may speak, Nightmare. I give you the floor.
If he's actually here, then I might as well mute.
Same here.
Okay. Yeah, hold on. I gotta pull up my YouTube on my phone. meant to do this.
So, we meet again, Annabelle.
Yes.
Unexpected, but expected at the same time. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm not here to attack, like you probably think in your head.
No.
I'm here to tell you why I had to abandon you on Twitter. I felt that you were ready to move on from the world, to get a life, start a family, do everything you always wanted to do without me. So I let you have your wings, and I let you go. There was no problems between us on Twitter. However, I had felt that as your former dad, it would be best to let you go. There was no hate or aggression needed. And that DM with Luna was only a roleplay. Fictional. But we're not here about Luna. We're here about you. Alright?
Yes.
That's why I blocked you on Twitter. Because I felt that you didn't need me anymore and that you wanted to move on. You wanted to go be with your friends. You wanted Elite to give you instructions. You wanted Luna to be your sister. So I let you have that. So why do you wish for me to go away when I gave you what you wanted? A life. Why? All I've been doing before this situation happened was being around my father, learning lessons from him, being greater than who I was before. Properly this time. And you, from an anonymous user, saying I was obsessive? What? I'm trying to move on here. I'm trying to start my own life, change my ways greater than I was before. And you make me out to still be this crazy, raging lunatic? No. That's just not it. No. Just no. What were you thinking?
That wasn't what I was saying.
You may start then.
What I was saying is that I wish it worked out better than what it was. And that even though it was past, when with the past stuff, that still lingers.
Yeah, it
And
can still
it
be
still
buried.
hurts, of course. That was my other point that I was coming to terms with. That even though it was past, it still affects me, is what I was trying to say.
I know. There's nothing we can do about the past, Annabelle. There's nothing we can do. We can't be Albert Einstein, create a time machine and go back there. Can't do it. All we can do is change our future and change the present. And I've been doing that. And I barely even mentioned you when I was around Absol. I only started mentioning you when Luna came back. Oh, actually, no. First, I went back to Luna because I felt she could have a chance at taking lessons from me now that I have mastered it. But she's still the same, unfortunately, in a way. It's disappointing, honestly. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight these three here. I'm done. I don't care. Honestly. And I know that you were confused on Twitter about why I blocked you. I blocked you because I wanted to give you a better opportunity at life. But somehow you're still connected. And I don't know why.
Like I said, I get attached pretty hardcore with people I've spent time with.
Especially the 3 years we had.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get upset. I'm talking about the good times, not the bad ones.
I know.
Now, instead of threats from him suggesting, why can't we just talk civilly? For once.
So if you're wondering about my status on Discord, it's because
Right.
I had watched your stream, and when you mentioned me, I was wondering why you mentioned me.
Yeah, I know, because I saw
Wasn't
you there.
like
I know you were that #1 viewer.
It's not like
I
I was
know.
trying to attack you or anything. I was trying to understand
Well,
why.
yeah, because you knew Absol would be involved. And he
No,
does not take attacks to me well.
Here's the thing. I don't like attacking people.
I wasn't saying you were. I'm saying if it was, you know he would be involved because he gets insanely protective over me, even though I can defend myself.
Yeah, I know that very well.
So, why all of this exactly? Wishing me would go away when I did for like months to give you the opportunity. Luna blocking me over a roleplay, that anonymous user coming to my doorstep. It's no. We're not in 2020 anymore. We're not in 2021. We're not in 2022. We're not in 2023. We're in 2024. We're aging, and we're trying to move on with our lives. I'm trying to move on with my life with Absol, and he's been giving me better counseling than what I had before. No offense.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to do. So where's the problem here? Where is it?
Like I said, this was just a venting stream about how I was feeling and about what's
I'm
going
not
on
angry
in
at
my life
you.
right now.
I'm not angry at you. All right. I get it. People have every right to express their emotions whenever they feel like it. I know. I'm not who I was before. Properly. This time. There wasn't going to be a full-blown attack or any of this rubbish. So, there are no issues.
I know, but the way my mind thinks, it's completely different.
I know,
And
because you're stuck in the
overthinking
past. I get it.
No, it's not that.
Could be.
Because I'm an overthinker, I think the worst.
I know. That's why you got rid of me. Because you only saw the bad things from me.
No.
Sure
It
about that?
wasn't the only reason.
And what happened to you these couple of years?
Mental health dwindled.
Mm.
It was physically affecting me. I had to pull myself away.
And I'm guessing a certain G caused you problems as well?
We figured things out. Let's just put it that way. We just don't talk.
Alright. What about Luna?
I've been doing a lot that...
I heard Luna went on a blocking spree.
More of a peaceful side. Yeah. I don't bother with anything between those two. I sometimes check in on her, like say, hello, how are you, and all that stuff, but...
Oh, not siblings anymore.
Neutrality.
Understandable. Honestly, the hostility...
Basically, I don't want any more drama. I've had it for how many years, so...
Why do you think I'm here, Annabelle? I'm trying to say I don't want the hostility, and I don't want all these pathetic attacks from like Lava suggesting, or, you know, all the people from back then, like Diana, you know, just any of them. I do not care. Alright? I don't. I'm not going to retaliate. I'm not going to react. I'm just here to put things on a simple cutting board and explain it. That was my dumbbell. It's as simple as that. Honestly, Jesus Christ. Oh.
They're just accidents waiting to happen.
What was that?
I was saying that Alistair and Green Sonic are accidents to happen.
Lava's dead? That's new.
No, he's not dead. He's not actually dead.
Oh.
He's still very much alive.
Yeah, and probably still has his dumb hatred towards me. Yay.
Like I said, I've been on a neutral kick where I'm just don't want to deal with the drama. I don't want to deal with any more issues. I don't want to be portrayed as attacking people when I'm not.
Again, why do you think I'm here? You think I was going to come into the stream and just put a full-blown attack for no reason and just do all this and that and then get kicked out? No.
No.
It's childish. All of it is.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Hopefully.
No, I wasn't thinking that at all.
Alright.
Green, he's very much alive.
Okay. That doesn't concern me at all. He's Lava Shadow. I'm Survivor Don Orochi. I don't care.
Okay, sorry for interrupting you, but I'll just be dead honest right now. If someone tells me about the name of a person and it's someone I have not heard from in 3 months or more, I automatically assume they're dead. Like dead ass. I automatically assume they're dead. Unless it was stated beforehand that they already left social media. That's the only way to convince me they're still alive.
Good to hear from you again. honestly, it's I wasn't trying to target you in that stream, in a way. When I left you, I expected you to build a house, build a village, build a city with your bare hands for everyone around you. That's why I blocked you on Twitter. There weren't any issues between us, but the past lingers your mind, and you're still going to view me as the monster I was once. That's why I couldn't help you any further. And I understand, due to it being you and everything, but I would have helped. However, as you know, my father, he's not really like that anymore. This is no bad mouthing towards him. He is my dad after all. He just doesn't feel that people who failed once get a chance a second time. He was like that with me. But I proved him wrong. Multiple times, by the way. It's just, all of this. Really? Really? This is just not it. We're not in the past anymore. We're in 2024. I was going on to a new life with Absol. You were going on to a new life with all the people you know. And now we're here, me having to give an explanation on the story because you can hear the other half due to me not being here. So this is how it went. I blocked you on Twitter to give you your wings and fly from the nest. And then after like a few months, I unblocked Luna, went back with her, not relationship-wise, DM-wise, went back to her on Discord to give her a second chance, well, the millionth at this point, gave her that chance, she blocked me over roleplay, okay. Then she's probably spread it all over social media, saying I'm this and that, saying, oh, I haven't changed, all this bull crap. And I only mentioned you to her a few times. Just a few, not constantly. It wasn't bad-mouthing, just mentioning, acknowledgement. And then, of course, after Luna blocked me, an anonymous user got in contact with me, mentioned that you were still talking about me when I was moving on. And I come here to check on how you're doing, like once every month or something. Not really, but this is the one time I came here in this year to check, and you were. All because I said your name in my stream. Really? Honey, we've been over this. We've been over this 1,000 times. I don't want the hostility. Because think about it. Right? With you and Luna spreading stuff around me, you two won't give me the hostility, but the people you send it to are going to give me the hostility. Like one of them in here, threatening to kill me. Wow, big deal. Try it and you'll have the police on you. Just try it. I don't care. Fudge drive. So, it's unreasonable at this point. I would continue the guidance, but I can't. Because I felt you didn't need me anymore. It's as simple as that. I felt that because you had all these friends, all these servers, all these siblings, roleplay families, yada yada, that I was just one guy that you didn't need anymore. That's why I blocked you. It all comes down to me blocking you on Twitter and letting you go. This is what all this comes down to. So what do you have to say?
Honestly, what I thought was the Twitter thing. Mind you, this is my point of view.
Okay, go on.
At the time, I thought you were angry at the fact and blocked me because I leaked DMs
Mm.
with Corey.
Mm.
Because you were pretty angry at the time. So
I will admit I was, because a DM is a person's private information. Because I don't leak Amsel's DMs. He doesn't leak mine. That's mutual respect. You may continue. I'm just going to put my points in between your explanations, and then you can like continue the explanations. It's like a book. It's like you have the main story, but then you get like side quests type of thing.
Mhm.
So continue. Continue.
So, as I was saying, I at the time felt that that was because of why you blocked me. I didn't know the other side. Well, why you actually did it. So it kind of just wandered around in my head and left me very confused and questioning a lot of things.
Hmm. Well, it's as simple as that. Misunderstandings.
Yeah.
It's the problem with everyone nowadays. People have misunderstandings about me, and that's how the hate starts. See, we need to be all on the same page. We need to have the same bloody book, but none of you are going to listen. All right, none of you listen to the guy with the terrible past who's doing better now. What happened to now? What happened to the future? So what? We're just gonna drag on the past, keep those chains stabbed into our skins, and just let it drag. Is that what we're gonna do now? Because I don't want to. I pulled those chains out because I was like, okay, there's more meaning to life, there's more values, and I just walked away without the chains. So why can't any of you? Why is it that when I get in contact with like suggesting Luna or Annie, it becomes a serious issue, like I'm an SCP or something? Why? I get it. Back then, it was my actions. That was back then. What about today's actions? What about today? Today, I'm having to join in this stream and give in my 50% of the story that happened because no one's giving me a chance to speak. But then again, none of you give me a chance to speak because none of you like honesty. You don't like reality. It's not on. I didn't want to have to come here today. I was just going to go sleep, relax, clear my head of all this, and now I have to be here. While I'm sick, by the way. And it was not good sick. It was serious. I'll just put it in the chat so you don't get demonetized. Private chat.
I'm guessing it starts with a C.
Hold on. And Alistair's still continuing.
Alistair.
Yeah. See, this is why we can't come to reason. It's people like this. This is exactly what I mean. No one can come to reason anymore. This is precisely what I'm on about.
I don't control others' actions. I don't. But
No, I know, it's his own actions. He wants to do all that, let him.
he's just in a mood. Just ignore him. That's
what I plan on doing.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'll just put it in the chat. Yeah, I know you are. All right. I'll just put in a chat so I don't get demonetized.
okay.
Because if I say it, it will get you demonetized. There you go. There's the explanation. Short, plain, and simple. That's how it's all supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. I hope you get better, though.
I'm fine now, thanks to Absol. Honestly, it's clueless hate at this point. It's just that's all I have to say is Honestly, it's just not it. Alright. Now that I've put a long explanation and my unfortunate visit. Oh, he came back.
His thing does that a lot.
That's alright. Alright. Since I've given my explanation, you guys, since you're here, can give me an expression on how you feel about all this. Like one at a time. We don't need people talking over, no arguing, no hostility. Give your expression, and I'll go in a list. So I want to start with Green Sonic. How do you feel about all this?
Okay, I'll just try to not take up too much time, but as I typed in the private chat just now, I've been accepting the fact that I know that deep down I probably won't be anything in life. That's just me. If you disagree otherwise, that is completely fine. I don't go against anyone's judgment. But my well-being is something that I purposely throw out the window. Would not advise anyone to do. I'm telling this right now. Would not
It's not
advise.
good. No.
I put I generally am a guy who put others first because there's always someone out there who might have a life that's way worse than mine. Because believe me,
Well, in
my
order to help others, you got to help yourself. If you lose your resources, how are you gonna help others?
because I myself generally don't believe that I'm really long for this world. Why do I say that? I don't
That's not
know.
true.
It's just I don't know.
That's
It's
not
just fear. But all I could say for sure is that I treat every moment like it's my last because you'll never know when I'm unalived. We'll say.
You don't need to fear about that. All you got to worry about is the time you spend on the planet. Make it count. Make every second, every minute, every
And
hour,
what's worse
every
is that
day
one of my
count. You don't need to let these fears
but
control you, you know.
I get what you mean, though. But the thing is, one of said fears actually came to reality, and that was the death of my grandfather back in June 30th of this year. My grandfather was 81 years old, and he passed away. I had a fear that he would die, and I'd be the oldest male left alive in the family. And I'm only 19, turning 20 this month. Oh Lord! Not to mention that my brothers literally abused me for basically everything because I have no authority in the goddamn house. I don't know. But goddamn, I just think it's big. And now that I have a job, they have more incentive to ask me for everything. I'm like, buddy, I get that I'm your older brother and all that, but Jesus Christ, my shifts require me to finish up at 12 o'clock midnight. You can't be asking me for shit at 12 o'clock midnight. At that point, everyone's trying to sleep.
That is difficult. The only thing you can do with losing a loved one is just keep standing. That's what they want. Because right now, right, they're spectating you in heaven right now, and they're going to watch your progress, and you are going to succeed for them. That's not a try, that's a do.
Yeah, but the reason why I've been thinking of with such a mindset is because of the economy of my country, and it's a lot worse than the homelessness in the U.S. It's actually that fucking bad. Even Google confirms it.
Yeah, the generation. I've already seen its flaws. Well, can't really let the generation take a toll when you can have your own life without thinking about the generation.
I don't think of the generation. I think that I have nothing but governments to blame, and I mean all governments as a whole. I hate
Mm.
politics. Those motherfuckers can go suck a dick for all I care. I
Mm.
wouldn't say I wouldn't say die. That'd be too much.
Alright. So who's the other guy? Who is he exactly?
A friend named Speedy, but he did tell me earlier on that he's not gonna be talking because it's late at night for him and he doesn't want to wake anybody up.
He's
understandable.
actually the artist of this
I
profile.
mean, I can barely talk. Yeah.
That's all right. So Speedy, since that's your name that these two call you by,
Yeah.
how do you feel about all of this that's going on as well as Green Sonic?
Well, I just I don't know how to start this with, but
Mm.
it's like it is kind of like giving me like f- like it's giving me you probably say like having a bad feeling about this,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because because I had things like that because that happened to me sometimes like in, like that happened to me sometimes like way back in 2021 where people were accusing me over a crime that I did not commit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so that yeah, so I just trying to ignore them, but they just like keep after they just like keep going after me, and is- that thing that thing was happening to me since 2021 to
Mm.
2023. Yeah, that bullcrap was happening to me,
Fox the
but
Wolf.
but
Who's that?
yeah,
Hmm.
and I had no other option by blocking them.
Someone that had watched the stream, so
Haven't
Yeah.
seen his name before. That's why I
yeah,
asked.
I kind of just have him backstage because you are talking and you would know.
And he was going to retaliate, wasn't he?
No, I just wanted to avoid it altogether and let you get out what you need to say.
Alright then. You may continue, Speedy.
Okay, so like I was saying that and that since I moved on from other Warcraft I had to deal with, but there was like one person that wouldn't stop talking about it. Like he was like he was like he was like uh like probably like fat shaming me. Like he was because he saw my you probably say my IRL face. Yeah, he was like making
Zeke.
fun of it. Yeah, he was like making fun of it, and that thing sure did hurt, and that thing hurt my feelings.
Mm.
Yeah, but but then he, but then after I was, but then after I forgot about that and move on, and then he just like keep talking about it, like
Mm.
it was giving me like it was annoying me, and I had no other option to block him and move on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah,
Well, the
so that
physique,
was so
the
that is it.
facial features, the hair, the clothing, the car, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you do good for the people around you and you don't do any bad and you don't let the bad come in.
Yeah,
It's as easy as that. See? If we could all just talk and not have hostility around us anymore, we could get things done here. We can get things sorted. We can do things together. But because everyone just wants to go instantly hostile on me, we can't do anything. This is why none of this is solved unless we have conversation. Like a massive circle of trust. A circle where people just talk and then we explain how we get things done here.
I myself don't approach anything with hostility unless I'm given answers for both sides. Because if one refuses to answer, I'm gonna keep asking until I get answers, because I'm not gonna pick a side, because knowing damn well that if I do pick a side, I'm already the one in the wrong. Because if anything, picking a side only makes things worse. I don't get why people are so quick to defend someone when they don't even know the story of the other person. I mean, I get it. It's a friend that you're close to. I get it, but still, for all we know, they could have been in the wrong, and it could have just been a misunderstanding the whole time, and thus the fighting would be unnecessary. I should know this because I myself am basically a Discord therapist per se, not actually, but you get what I mean. I basically was like that for about 6 years now, and Jesus Christ, the amount of middle-aged people that I had to solve their drama with is actually pathetic. Like, how the hell do I get approached more often by middle-aged people in their 30s than fucking 16-year-olds? With 16-year-old males specifically, typically being known to be one of the most perverted and dumbest motherfuckers to walk the face of the earth. And it's not like, oh, they have a low IQ or some shit. No, it's only stated that by Google because a lot of them make the worst decisions of their lives. Of course, it's a stereotype, so it does not fall under most or all males of that age. But goddamn, I don't know why, but goddamn, it really hit me because I myself have made some reckless decisions. One of which, I'm sorry for having to say this, but I needed to get this off my chest, is that once at the age of 16, I was basically ripped. And no, not IRL, through Discord. But yeah, it was bad. And the thing was, me being the selfless kid and foolish kid I was back then, I didn't realize what it was, and I never knew. So I was oblivious to the whole thing until several months later. I think it was like 5 to 6 months later. Yeah, I basically wasted my entire summer vacation throughout July just trying to quote unquote comfort this person who was going over a breakup, which turned out to be my worst mistake because it turns out that this person had a bad history of with 22 other guys beforehand, and I never knew. So that basically set me up for a disaster, and basically, I was basically used as a tool for this woman in the past, where to a point where I was basically an RP sex toy for them. Mind you, I was 16 at the time. She was 24. And if you were to ask more specifically as to what she had me doing, a lot of sex.
Yeah, don't details. This is YouTube copyright. No, not copyright. Age restriction.
I mean, I've said these things many times before, and no age restrictions. So I think we should be chilling. Plus, I'm not going too specific. Be careful. Yeah, I'm not going too into detail. I'm just giving like a general idea. A lot of sex, RP, and what else? Oh yeah, the fact that she made me deal with her quote unquote depression and suicidal thoughts by having me stick with her from like 8 or 9 a.m. in the morning when I wake up until 3 a.m. when she's tired. Every day throughout all of July in 2020. That's how miserable and I never realized I was being miserable because I always told myself, wait, I'm actually experiencing some type of pain or trauma? No, I'm being selfish. Like, that was my mindset back then. And I'm going to say this right now to anyone who ever experiences it, say what I did, that'd be the worst mistake you could ever make. Do not ignore it because that is not you being selfish. That's your body giving you a warning as a cry for help.
Well, that is a lot. even for you. All right.
It is.
So, how does everyone feel now? Like everyone
I'm just
here,
glad to
how
get
do you all feel that we can talk about this, we can reason, and we can all get things done if we keep the talking up and we keep the calmness up?
I'm just glad to get this off my chest because I've been holding this back for over years and it's just haunting me. So I
Well, at
finally
least you
get
had,
it off my chest.
at least you have the, at least you have these three and me to listen. That's what matters, is having a listener.
Because the thing was, before telling you guys, there were two other people I told about the situation, and when they, and mind you, them and I were friends with the female in question, and my God, back then, when they found out that that happened to me, and at the time I never realized it, and she didn't either, which is actually even worse if you think about it. Yeah, they were pissed, but they didn't do anything. They just told me not to speak to her again and blocked.
Hmm.
So yeah, that happened. What's worse that they didn't they never learned about this information until 2 years later. I withheld it from them for that long.
All right. Well, at least there was no hostility. That's a plus. See, we can get things done if there's a little more trust around and that there's no hostility. Sure, you guys may not trust me because of all the past and everything, thinking I'm all the same, but if there's just a hint of it, that's what makes the world spin.
I mean, about back to the point of hostility. I do agree with what you're saying. Believe me, I do. But I myself I don't normally express it because I have been growing the past 2 years with patience, and patience specifically because that's what I severely lacked in 2021. Because back then I had anger issues and almost killed my
Yeah.
brothers on accident by a punch, and I still regret it to this
I
day.
don't think you should be saying that because that's a pretty risky thing to say, but okay. It's honesty,
I'm
but
aware of I'm aware of the consequences, and I accept what I've done is wrong, and I atone for my sins. Because believe it or not, I am still hating myself. Well, not really hating myself, but I am disappointed in myself at the fact that I even let that happen. Because anger got control, and I lashed out of frustration.
yep. That's the point of the youth. You start out young, you do a few things, then you learn after a few years. It's hot in here.
What temperature is it for you?
Heat wave. It's that bad.
Like,
Heat wave in the country, basically.
wait, do you use degrees Celsius or degrees Fahrenheit?
I'm British, remember?
Celsius. So how much is it actually where you at? Because for me it's like
I didn't check.
45.
I didn't check. But all I know is it's a heat wave.
Yeah, but for me it's like 45 degrees Celsius, which let me convert it to Fahrenheit real quick for those who live in the US. If you can open the calculator app. Let me see here. Temperature 45. So in Fahrenheit, that's 113 for those who live in the US. God damn. To be honest, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that my skin ain't burning red for being outside, which luckily I'm not right now. But Jesus Christ,
I don't got sunburn.
But yeah, I've said all I've needed to say.
Alright. It's pretty good what we're doing here. You know, if we
I'll be
could have
right
done this back then, there would have been some some really good outcomes. You know, this is all I wanted to do, was just talk, everyone expressing their feelings, coming to an understanding, and then we don't do the things that we don't need to do. But of course, people want to be hostile, they want to attack me for this and that, and that's where things can't get done. It's disappointing. Hmm. All right. Let me just think about this real quick.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go for now on. I'm just a little bit tired.
That's understandable.
Yeah. So stay safe. Stay safe, all of you.
Hmm. All right. So, to my conclusion to this sudden outcome and my sudden appearance and all this going on, I am willing to do a little something out of the generosity of my heart. And hopefully, this doesn't get taken advantage of, because I'll be more aware this time. I'm willing to continue the guidance with Annie if she's up for it. However, I will need to speak to my father first, as he disagrees with this highly. But I'm the only one who can reason with him. Anyone else tries to reason with him, it's like talking to a brick wall. You can't. He's impossible to reason with. So I will explain it to him, and he will be angry at me for this. If this gets taken advantage of, that is, if the outcome is bad, that's when he'll be angry. So, what'd you say, Annie? You can type if you like, if your voice is getting tired. Now we're going to start off very slow. We don't need to rush things. We're going to build the trust up, possibly bring back the good times we had, and of course, just take it nice, slow, steady. No need to rush. Now I know I am going to have my father in my ear constantly going, "Why are you back with her?" and all this and that, due to him being the voice of reason, as I've started to become what he is today. Alright. Well, Absol is not going to be involved this time, but I will have to inform him about this sudden outcome, because he's worried about me and he wants what's best for me. So yeah, he can get pretty scary at some points. He is the serpent god. What do you expect? It's not a laughing matter. Sorry for that. So, as of all this, the outcome, Green Sonic, thank you for being very helpful with expressing yourself, maintaining your cool, and of course, just being you, I guess. For Speedy, well done to him as well. He did really well in this. And yeah, even though he couldn't talk, he grabbed the will to speak, which was very nice of him. Fox the Wolf, I don't exactly know you, but well done to you as well, I guess. And Alistair, you're gonna have to work on the hostility, mate. It won't get you anywhere. All right, you may want to throw a punch at me. You may want to do all this and that, but I'm sorry, it's not worth it.
Something.
You may think it's worth it, but it's not
One
entirely you.
thing I will say is that he's just in the mood, and
Yeah, I know.
that's why I told him to back down.
Who was he again? I forgot.
Alistair, that is Landon, one of the Alistairs I know on VRChat that came on Discord.
Nope, never heard of him. So for a new guy who's only heard rumors about me, has suddenly got hostility about me. Misplaced judgment. So I don't know what to say about you. And the main person herself, Annabelle.
Mm-hmm.
You did insanely well as Green Sonic, Speedy, and Fox. Alright, Alistair, cool your jets. Jesus. Out of everyone, I'd say you did exceptionally well, keeping your cool, and most of all, making sure that no hostility was to be spread around this ground. Well done to you.
Thank you.
Now, it's getting late for all of you, and I'm guessing Annabelle would like to end the stream here.
Yeah, it was just a vintage dream.
Alright, so this is what's going to happen now. I'm going to explain to my father about this. He's going to make sure I'm protected. But the process with me and you is me and you. And if Green Sonic wants to contact me, go ahead. If Speedy wants to, go ahead. If, what'd you call it? Oh, what's his name again? Fox the Wolf. I know you already talked to me, but go ahead. And, oh dear, Alistair. You really got to calm down with the hostility.
Just give him time.
I will.
It's
Just advising him now.
Gone through a lot today. Let's just put it that way.
Explains the
Last couple
hostility.
of days have been kind of very rough.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Alistair doesn't get permission to text me, but the rest of you guys can. So, alright. And are you still in contact with Luna, by the way, Annie? Luna, you still in contact with her?
I text her every now and then, but she doesn't respond all the time.
Okay, well, she does try to come into your DMs because she sees me friended to you. Then just don't let her words get in the way. Alright?
I'm also going to say here, I don't want any issues with anybody. This is
I wasn't trying to cause any.
No, I'm saying because I know possibly she might watch this stream.
Most likely, yes.
Out there that I don't want any issues. I just want closure for myself. And
there aren't going to be any. Relax. What about Elite?
Elite is on break because he mentally needs it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was hoping to talk to him again.
He did say that he would tell me when he would like to speak to you, though.
Oh. A little behind the scenes. Very interesting.
I was texting him on
I was talking about a good behind the scenes, not behind my back. There's a difference. Very good of him, though. He has noticed my YouTube comments, which are just inspirational quotes and wishing him the best. The same reason why I blocked Elite is because I wanted the safety for him, because I heard from him directly that people were attacking him because he was associated with me. And I was like, oh dear, how am I going to fix this? So I blocked him out of his safety. There's a reason why I block. It's not, majority of the time, it's not unreasonable blocking. There is a reason. So that's why I blocked him as well. Actually, I don't know his account. That was on my old account. So, yeah. But whenever Elite gives you that text, let me know. I'm trying to think who else is there. Well, not female Boom Shadow because she's in a mutual server with me, and she tried to get back with me the first time I got back to the server for some reason. Don't know why. I'm trying to think. What about Lance? Is he still around?
He's around-ish, but he's mostly
Hmm.
off Discord, so
Would like
every
to
now
speak
and
with
then
him
he
as well.
pops in on Discord, but
Hmm.
in one of the group chats.
Do you know a user on YouTube called Aura the Cat, right?
Laura?
No, Aura.
Laura?
Chris with the Sonic PFP. You know, Chris. The Chris that I always mentioned. The Chris. The one who was best friends to Alpha.
You mean Tara?
Chris.
They go by.
Yeah, I was trying to find him because I wanted to give him the credit that he deserved as well.
I don't. Here's the thing, because it's a new account, because my old account got hacked.
Well, again?
And this is the second one, basically. Yeah, I know. I've messed up a lot. I know. Trust me, I learned my lesson.
Mm-hmm. Good.
I just wish others warned me before.
Yeah. Alright, so when Elite's ready, I'll be speaking of him whenever you give me the text. For Lance, or Lance, as I like to call him during our relationship, I like to say Lance. I know his name is Lance, which is the British way, but I say Lance because that's how I was with him, remember? So, yeah, Lance is an option as well that I would like to talk to. And, yeah.
Well, I mean, he goes by
there is...
Kenji now. He goes by Kenji. Kenji.
Yeah, I know. That's his other name. I still call him Lance.
Yeah, that's what his thing says anyway.
Yeah, I know. So, yeah, no, that's like his second name. Then there is Chris, but of course, you're probably not friended with Chris, so that would be a little bit difficult because I was meaning to talk to him, but I guess that's impossible now. Because he's blocked me on YouTube, and yeah, been trying to send comments, nothing's working. So, yeah, unless you guys know the Chris that I'm talking about with the Sonic PFP and the Chris. His name is Chris with a lot of numbers and I forgot.
Chaos of the Protectors, Chris?
No,
Like Chris the Hedgehog?
No, not that Chris. No. That's the famous YouTuber. Do you remember my ex Mia, right?
Yeah. She's still my sister.
Yeah, I don't want to get in contact with her.
I
But do you remember there was a Sonic the Hedgehog in her live streams, like her really old ones?
Fuck. I don't remember.
That's the Chris I'm on about. The Chris from her live streams.
Yeah, I don't.
I have to send you one of them just to remind. Well, I think she deleted them with me in them. So, yeah. Well, she deleted a lot of things of me. Oof. She blocks me for no reason as well. Oh, okay. Phone on charge. All right. I guess G is my first contact. You may end the stream now.
Alright. Sorry, I'm kind of multitasking at the moment.
Oh, people DMing you?
Me DMing them.
Ooh. Hopefully those are good DMs.
Not good. Trying to find something. Eek. God damn it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna just